Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge etc. Jai Hind. Historical events of December 25, a journey through time of 25 December 2024, Wednesday. Today that is 25th December, highlight in history. 1724, J.S. Bach leads the first performance of Gilbert Sisted do Jesus Christ BWV 91 in Leipzig based on Luther's 1524 Christmas hymn. 1758, Halley's comet is cited by Johann George Fritzsche, confirming Edmund Halley's prediction of its passage. This was the first passage of a comet predicted ahead of time. 1766, Mapuches in Chile launch a series of surprise attacks against the Spanish, starting the Mapuche uprising of 1766. 1776, American Revolutionary War. General George Washington and the Continental Army crossed the Delaware River at night to attack Hessian forces serving Great Britain at Trenton, New Jersey the next day. 1793, Northwest Indian War. General Mad Anthony Wayne and a 300-man detachment identified the site of St. Clair's 1791 defeat by the large number of unburied human remains at modern Fort Recovery, Ohio. 1809, Doctor Ephraim McDowell performs the first ovarotomy, removing a 22-pound tumor. 1814, Reverend Samuel Marsden holds the first Christian service on land in New Zealand at Rangiwa Bay. 1815, the Handel and Haydn Society, oldest continually performing arts organization in the United States, gives its first performance. 1826, the Eggnog riot at the United States Military Academy concludes after beginning the previous evening. 1831, the Great Jamaican Slave Revolt begins after 20% of Jamaica's slaves mobilize in an ultimately unsuccessful fight for freedom. 1837, Second Seminole War. American General Zachary Taylor leads 1,100 troops against the Seminoles at the Battle of Lake Okeechobee. 1868, pardons for ex-Confederates. United States President Andrew Johnson grants an unconditional pardon to all Confederate veterans. 1870, Wagner's Siegfried Idyll is first performed. 1914, World War One, a series of unofficial truces occur across the Western Front to celebrate Christmas. 1915, the National Protection War breaks out against the Empire of China as military leaders Cai He and Tang Jiao proclaim the independence of Yunnan and begin a campaign to restore the republic. 1927, B.R. Ambedkar and his followers burned copies of the Manusmriti in Maharashtra to protest its treatment of Dalit people. 1932, a magnitude 7.6 earthquake in Gansu, China kills 275 people. 1941, Admiral Chester W. Nimitz, appointed commander of the U.S. Pacific Fleet on December 17, arrives at Pearl Harbor. 1941, World War II, Battle of Hong Kong ends, beginning the Japanese occupation of Hong Kong. 1941, Admiral Emile Muselier seizes the archipelago of Saint Pierre and Miquelon, which became the first part of France to be liberated by the Free French forces. 1946, first European self-sustaining nuclear chain reaction is initiated within the Soviet Union's F1 nuclear reactor. 1950, the Stone of Scone, traditional coronation stone of British monarchs, is taken from Westminster Abbey by Scottish nationalist students. It later turns up in Scotland on April 11, 1951. 1951, a bomb explodes at the home of Harry T. Murray and Harriet V.S. Murray, early leaders of the civil rights movement, killing Harry instantly and fatally wounding Riyati. 1962, the Soviet Union conducts its final above-ground nuclear weapon test in anticipation of the 1963 partial nuclear test ban treaty. 1963, Turkish Cypriot Iraq radio begins transmitting in Cyprus after Turkish Cypriots are forcibly excluded from Cyprus Broadcasting Corporation. 1968, Apollo program. Apollo 8 performs the first successful trans-Earth injection maneuver, sending the crew and spacecraft on a trajectory back to Earth from lunar orbit. 1968, Kilbenwani massacre. 44 Dalits untouchables are burned to death in Kijabhemani village, Tamil Nadu, a retaliation for a campaign for higher wages by Dalit laborers. 1976, Egypt Air Flight 864, a Boeing 707-366C crashes on approach to Don Mueang International Airport, killing 71 people. 1977, Israeli Prime Minister Menachem Begin meets in Egypt with its President Anwar Sadat. 1986, Iraqi Airways Flight 163, a Boeing 737-270C is hijacked and crashes in Arar, Saudi Arabia, killing 63 people. 1989, Romanian Revolution. Deposed President of Romania, Nicolae Ceausescu, and his wife Elena are condemned to death and executed after a summary trial. 1991, Mikhail Gorbachev resigns as President of the Soviet Union. The Union itself is dissolved the next day. Ukraine's referendum is finalized and Ukraine officially leaves the Soviet Union. 1996, the body of American child beauty queen John Bennett Ramsey was found in her family's Boulder, Colorado home. Her murder remains unsolved. 1999, Cubana Day Aviation Flight 310 Yakolev Yak-42 crashes near Bejuma, Carabobo State, Venezuela, killing 22 people. 2003, UTA Flight 141, a Boeing 727-223 crashes at the Cotonou Airport in Benin, killing 141 people. 2016, a Russian Defense Ministry Tupolev Tu-154 carrying members of the Alexandrov ensemble crashes into the Black Sea shortly after takeoff, killing all 92 people on board. 2019, 20 people are killed and thousands are left homeless by Typhoon Amphoe in the Philippines. 2020, an explosion in Nashville, Tennessee occurs, leaving three civilians in the hospital. 2021, the James Webb Space Telescope is launched. Thank you very much for your patience.